Now, what starts with M and nearly destroyed the world 470 million years ago?
Magneto.
I can feel us being led by this image.
Yes.
In a direction.
You're right. I'm going to warn you. I'm in a good mood. Do not say meteor or meteorite or meteoroid.
Looks like the logo for MasterChef.
Which is branding a pterodactyl. But,
a mirthquake.
A mirthquake? That's what we hope happens here every week.
Is it mitochondria? Is it something like bacterial that...
Well, it's a life form, you're absolutely right. It's a life form that destroyed all other life forms, virtually, on Earth. It was the Ordovician-Silurian extinction event. But it begins with M, this particular life form. It got rid of all the oxygen... Sorry?
Mouse.
Wasn't a mouse. You've got the right consonants.
Consonants, all right. M
and a sir. M and a sir. It's wonderful how he's coming on, isn't it? It's moss.
Moss?
Moss, yes. Moss is the answer.
Oh, how boring.
Yeah, hard to believe, moss. It was like a phage. It ate away at rocks, even,
Hey, look,
altering them
there's
chemically.
an iceberg like your clitoris.
If you
just joined the show.
I can usually predict almost everything that's going to be said on this show, but there's an iceberg like your clitoris. There's a new one.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Don't just work with what you see. Yeah, you've got to work with more underneath
moss on it, is there?
Yes, mate. Keep the moss on. What's wrong with you? You don't want to look a child. Wear your moss and be proud, ladies.
You're right.
Interestingly, you only get moss on the north side of a lady.
Seems fair.
Oh, Lord.
Depends how long she's been at the bus stop.
There's types of moss that destroy other types of moss, but it takes, like, sort of, you know, hundreds of years.
Yeah.
But if you were to watch it, you would see what is essentially a horrible war.
There's moss that destroys itself, like Kate Moss. Well, this moss used to eat the rocks and it would create a chemical reaction with phosphorus and which reacted with CO2, sucked it from the atmosphere. So it was a whole series of these reactions. And that used up almost all the oxygen, destroying life forms everywhere. It took about 35 million years for this process to work, and it was 470 million years ago.
We should keep an eye on moss now.
I think we should. Yeah.
It's an idea again to take over.
I've always had my suspicions about moss.
Have you? Bitching about liching.
Thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe to the QI channel and click here to watch more videos.